Amogelan Kekana, the male and this female here, have been arrested for the killing of the Nigerian Uber driver, a 22-year-old Nigerian who hails from Plateau State here in Nigeria. Isaac Satlat was killed in this video, which has gone viral by these two who were seen holding his neck and strangulating him in the video. 22 years old Isaac was a student who was planning to finish his schooling this year and moved to Canada for a better life. He was loved, he had friends, families looking up to him, hoping for a better life for him. And these two took his life probably because they wanted his car and whatever valuables he had on him. The good news is that they have been arrested. Initially, the lady was arrested, but then both of them have been arrested, and it's such a good news. Isaac Satlat was killed on the 11th of February, and today is just the 14th of February, and it's known that the two of them have been arrested. It's good news, and I wish they face justice. Well, here is the video showing where they did this thing to Isaac Satlat. Well, if you're interested in it, you can watch, but if you're not, well, this is where you say bye-bye, but do not. So please hit the subscribe button. I'm trying to grow my channel, so show me some love. Here I tell real stories about real people that you're sure to learn from. Thank you for subscribing, and to my old subscribers, I love you. Don't forget, you do not have to watch this. Now, one thing to learn from this video is the fact that the CCTV camera in Isaac Satlat's car was the reason why these two were caught. So if you're an Uber driver or you have an office where you know strangers coming and out of, you should install a CCTV camera. We do not pray for evil, but when it happens, these cameras go a long way in getting those who are behind this evil caught and brought to book. It's such a pain because Isaac fought. He didn't just give up. He fought, he struggled, he tried to get them off him, but the lady kept on holding. And as a human, I wonder, as a woman, I wonder how a fellow human can be so cruel. You hold somebody, you do this to him. There are other ways of getting him off. Why? I don't know. Must you take his life? Must you even take what doesn't belong to you? What happens to hustling, doing things the right way? Now they've done this to Isaac. He's no longer here, and they do not have their lives anymore because they've been caught by the arms of the law, and they've already been arraigned in court. So they're going to face the full wrath of the law. I want to give a great kudos to those who are behind getting these two arrested, from those who sourced for the videos, the police, to everyone who was able to identify these two. A big thumbs up to South African police. They've done a good job. You know, there are still good people out there. It shouldn't be about always saying xenophobia. There's still people with love in their heart. A lot of South Africans online are pained by the loss of this innocent life. I've gone online and checked. You see their hurtful comments. They are hurt. A lot of them are not happy that this young man who wants a better life for himself had to be cut off like this. And you know, he was serving community, doing this job as an Uber driver. And these two who have decided not to do something meaningful or useful, get their hands to work the right way, who wanted it quick, decided to come for Isaac. And this is how it all ended. They wasted his life. Their lives are also going to be wasted as it is, because it is a sword for a sword. You live by the sword, yet you do not want to die by the sword. Why not? They took his life, so the wrath of the law will come hard on them. We pray for the family of Isaac, that God will be able to give them the fortitude to bear this loss. May God console them through this trying time. And the Nigerian community in South Africa, may God also console them, and Nigerians at large and every other person hurting this moment. For those watching this, if you believe in crime, you should learn from this and stay away from it, because you do not know, the next time you try, it might be your end, and then everything would be gone. Your life would be gone, and everything you've done over the years would no longer be worth it. Can you imagine how they discarded him at the back? You take a life, something like your own life, and then you sit casually, you're behaving like Nothing is there, nothing matters. A woman, somebody who is supposed to bring life to this world, going through his phone. They are seated, they are relaxed, they took over the wheels and he's driving casually like nothing has happened, when you have just behind you a life you've taken, a life you cannot give. God is watching. God watches over the good, the bad, and the ugly. And that sometimes He's silent doesn't mean He's not watching. At the appropriate time, He would always bring justice. And that is what God has done in the case of Isaac. It is so sad that Isaac had to go for these two to be brought to book. We pray for God to grant Isaac's soul rest. May he find rest. It's so painful. It hurts so much. Well, do not forget to hit the subscribe button. Subscribe to my channel. Here we tell real stories about real people you are sure to learn from. And the painful aspect is that they dumped this car when they were done. They went and abandoned the car with Isaac's body in it. That was how the police found it. So if they came after him for his car, or was it just his phone? Was it worth it? Well, now they are in court and I'm going to follow up this story and keep you updated. Just subscribe. Thank you.